back to another video. This is what we have learned between us, Manchester City versus Arsenal, the game. So the question is this: what have we learned? I did a small reaction video talking about the Manchester City Arsenal game in the FA where Ilkay Gundogan scored a goal or not. Nathan Ake, not Ilkay Gundogan, sorry for that. Nathan Ake scored the winning goal, which was the only goal of the game, and they got them winning the cup. Now, this were my thoughts on the game and what I actually learned from the game. For starters, Arsenal are too strong. The first team of Arsenal, it's one of the strongest team in the Premier League. I saw a B side of Arsenal playing with an A side of Manchester City, because at this moment the team that Man City put out in the game is the A side. I saw the passes that these guys were doing, the movement of the ball, the way they were moving, and the confidence that this young man had. It just tells me that there is something different with this Arsenal side. Whatever Mikel Arteta is cooking from that team is surely producing some interesting fruits, because the confidence, man, the confidence that I saw from that was just on another level. In fact, I have to say it was on a peak level. So one thing, Arsenal are just so good. The reason why I'm saying that is because the lineup that Mikel Arteta put on was Ramsdale was out. They were playing a backup goalkeeper. Saliba was out, William Saliba. They were playing the other, what's that guy's name? I forgot. Please remind me in the comment section, the goodness. They were also playing at left back Tomiyasu. Remember, Ben White plays that position. They were also playing, who else was the other player that they were playing? On the side of Zinchenko, they were playing Tierney as well. Tierney was playing on the side of Zinchenko. They were playing alongside Xhaka and Partey. They were playing Fabio Vieira or something like that? I think that's Fabio Vieira. That's another player that was out. They were also playing going forward in Nketiah, and they were playing Trossard, who I don't want to lie, he's a good player, but he has not been playing for Arsenal. Their main players has been Martinelli. Just looking at how many players that were out in that game and the way they controlled the game was just out of this world. So I believe the stronger team of Arsenal can beat a Manchester City squad. That's my belief. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section about that. But a stronger Arsenal team can surprise Manchester City. The second thing I noticed from this game was Pep Guardiola's fear. Usually, whenever the FA, the Carabao Cups, Pep Guardiola always plays a backup team to try to protect this team, but he was provoked. He was really provoked by Arsenal that he had to pull out his whole entire team. The only player who was not in the game was the goalkeeper, Ederson. But at the back Akanji, Stones, and Aki were the same players who were playing. Stones got injured this guy got in, what's his name? Laporte. Then going forward, De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan, Rodri, and who else was playing there in the midfield? Jack Grealish as well, because they're playing like a midfield four. Then up forward with Haaland, with Mirez. Then the other side, who was on the other side? I think that was Grealish. Who else then did I forgot? Please remind me in the comment section the somebody that I forgot who was in the game. Oh, yeah, that kid, Lewis. Yeah, that's the kid I was thinking. Lewis was playing as well in the midfield. That has been the strongest team that City has been playing for some time now. And if you see Pep Guardiola playing with a Mikel Arteta squad, which has not been performing well, coming in with that type of squad, that just tells you that there was fear and he wanted nothing but the best and test his team against the B team of Manchester City. The other thing that I'm going to talk about, number 3, the thing that I think we've learned from this game is this: Manchester City has the psych upper hand. What do I mean when I say Manchester City has the psych upper hand? When we are talking about in your psyche as any player, if you have been in a winning run, you want to continue with that form, you want to continue doing that. But between these two teams, because they were the biggest teams that were being expected to see the performance, who was going to be the best, who was going to do what and what, Man City's win over Arsenal gave them the upper hand in the psychic in terms of focusing mental wise. They know they have already done it. They have the belief. The reason why I'm saying that with the Gunners, the Arsenal players, supporters might take it for granted that the loss was just a small loss, but in terms of the psychic concentration and the upper hand, it will be shaken down a bit, because the reason I say that is because we expected Arsenal to bring it, and they were supposed to win this game, because that would have given and actually give them the energy and the belief that they can also hurt Arsenal going forward. But they actually played it weird and allowed the City to get the upper hand. Now I'm wondering, would that affect Arteta's boys, or they'll just do a comeback like what they did against Manchester United after losing at Old Trafford? They went there and they won in their home ground. That could be the other thing that happens, but I don't know. That's what I'm saying, that Man City has the psych upper hand. Then in number 4, going forward of the things we've learned, number 4, Mikel Arteta has so much respect for Pep Guardiola. Of course, the brain games were being played, the things were happening, but I feel like sometimes that you have ever seen as a man, you have so much respect for a particular manager that whether even if you are good, you won't be able to actually show your strength as a supporter, as a manager. And I feel like Mikel Arteta has so much respect for Pep Guardiola that maybe it might have, in a way, disturbed the flow of the game that we expected to see between Arsenal and Manchester City. I don't know, maybe that's just my thoughts on the matter. Maybe things will turn around, and we'll actually see a strong Arsenal that will actually perform so well. But at this point, we can talk about what I'm seeing. Then the other thing that we learned, Saka, which is number 5. Saka was outclassed by Ake. So one of the biggest battles that people were expecting in this game was to see how Saka was going to play so well in the game against Man City, and you could tell that the way it was set up, Nathan Ake's mission was to put Saka off his game, and the tackles, the jaws, the way he was going over with him, he won on practical all the things that were there for Saka, which in a way deteriorated and disturbed the type of flow that Saka was supposed to be performing on the game. So I don't know if that will continue, but there was an upper hand by him, Ake, on Saka. Anyway, maybe it could be something that could change, but I don't know. Let's see. We'll see as we go forward. The other thing which I think is very important, which is going to be our number 6 that we need to talk about. Arsenal wasted so many chances. In the game where they had an upper hand in the first half, they played so well, they attacked so well, they did everything in the way they could do it properly. They were showing the fighting spirit, they did everything that they needed to do. I felt like too many chances were created and too many chances were wasted, and that could be one of the reasons that led to them losing, because if they had taken their chances, it could have been a different game, but they were wasting chances. Nketiah had one-on-one, some chances where he just needed to tap it and he just did not do it, and that could be one of the reasons that led this game to the way it went. So I don't know what we'll say about that. Last but not least, I don't know which number it is now. Please remind me in the comment section. But last but not least, there is a big, and in fact, there is a humongous difference between the midfield, the first midfield of Arsenal and the second midfield of Arsenal. The reason why I'm saying that there is a huge difference is this. When Arsenal were playing with Partey, Xhaka, and Fabio Vieira, even though it was not strong when they have Odegaard, there was still that flow of the football. But when they removed the Partey and they put Lokonga, that became a different team, and that was the team that City took advantage of and beat. So there is a huge difference, and now people start asking questions like, why are they going like this, trying to pay so much amount of money for Caicedo? Because I think in the brain of Mikel Arteta, he wants to cover and close down that gap where you can see the difference between Lekonga and a party. So that is the difference between the midfield of Arsenal's first and the second team that we used. But anyway, those are my thoughts and what I've learned from the game that we watched. I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. How did you see that game and what did you expect? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Can Arsenal take this and turn it into a positivity in the next game that is coming in the Premier League in February, maybe February 14th if I'm not mistaken? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. I'm out. It's been Sam. Peace. Subscribe, please. It's very important.